It's funny how when you choose you, you realize how many people in your life were never really choosing you, but using you. Using your presence, using your resources, using your time, using your generosity, using your kindness, using your advice, using you to fuel their own life. And when you ask for it in return, you need it too much. When you ask the people who are supposed to love you and have your back and ride with you till the wheels fall off, to be the fuel that you have been for them, to give it back to you because you're running on E, they all of a sudden had enough with you. That's why no matter where you are in life, no matter what phase you are in, you have to operate in every situation, in every relationship, as though you are number one. Because if you don't choose you, no one will see the value in choosing you too.
I saw a comment on a video that said, and it's okay that you didn't choose me because it made me choose myself. And that's real. If you've ever been in a situation where the person you loved, the person that you cared about, the person that you chose over everyone else ended up choosing someone else over you in the end, you know exactly how this feels. In the beginning, the betrayal hurts so bad, but it wakes something up in you. It wakes something up in you that makes you choose you and love you in a way that you have never before. It's really something about someone playing in your face like that, someone betraying you like that makes you go so hard for yourself. I mean, you do not play about yourself after this happens to you. All you care about is self-love and self-growth in every aspect of your life. And honestly, speaking personally, that's where I did the most growth, when I realized, like, wow, you just did me that way. You really just played in my face and hurt me that way. Like, I had no other choice but to go hard for myself. It really pushes you into a season where you are pouring so much into yourself, you just begin to elevate in ways you didn't even know was possible. So yeah, they didn't choose you, but the moment you choose yourself, watch what God do.
Someone said most situations are a test to see if you finally choose you, and I haven't looked at any situation the same sense. Most of the times we sit here and think it's about the other person, when a lot of times that person is just a mirror to reflect back to you and ask you, will you choose yourself given the circumstances, given their actions, their words? What are you going to do with that information? You are constantly given a test and you fail every single time because we're struggling to attach to ourselves, but we could so easily attach to other people, choosing them over and over and over before you choose yourself.
I'm going to give y'all the blueprint to living the best, most peaceful life. And I'm going to be honest with y'all, I learned this 3 days ago. The blueprint to living a peaceful life is to be useless. Useless. Be useless to everybody. Be useless to your mama, your daddy, your siblings, your friends, everybody. Be useless. Be useless. See, me, I've been useful my whole life. My whole life, anybody needs something, call them Marachi. Something need to get done, call them Marachi. Somebody need to get picked up, call them Marachi. A feud, call them Marachi. Money, call them Marachi. You need a shoulder to cry on, call them Marachi. You want to just sit in the house and do nothing all day, call them Marachi. But you see, recently, they've been calling me, and I've been useless. I've been useless. Oh, can you do da-da-da? Nah. I'm chilling. I don't got no time for that right now. I'm in the house. Can't help you. Sorry. Oh, get somebody else to do it. I want you to ask one of the other kids. Oh, no, I'm not doing that. I don't know how to do that. Cooking? I can't cook. Hair? Can't do hair. Nails? Can't do that either. Money? Sorry. My rent got to get paid in a few days. Be useless. Because when you're useless long enough, people start to what? Use other people. They find somebody else to do it. There's always somebody else that can do it. You are their initial first line every time. Everybody. When you're everybody's first line of defense, first line of offense, first line of contact, shit gets tiring. And I recently hit a stage of burnout that I don't think I've ever hit before. And it's so crazy because, like, nothing astronomical happened. But I just got to a point where I was just like, I am tired. I'm tired of being everything for everyone. I'm tired of being there for everyone. I'm tired of answering every call. I'm tired of sending money all the time. I'm tired of listening to people. If I'm being honest, and this might sound fucked up, but I don't care. I'm tired of hearing about people's problems. I don't care no more. I want to be useless, lay on my couch in my apartment that I pay rent for, and just watch TV and chill, scroll on TikTok, crochet animals, and live my best life. I want to be useless. And that's exactly why I know the husband that I have. That's how I'm gonna know the husband that I have. Because all the men that I've talked to or that have come to me and said, "Oh, you're my wife, you're my wife, you're my wife," you know what? They all want me to continue to be useful to them. They all want me to serve them. The things that come out of their mouth, I'm talking about, I talked to this boy for 3 days. The shit that came out of his mouth, I said, I could never marry you. This man was convinced I was his wife. I said, I could never marry you because you want a surrogate mama. You want a slave. You want somebody to bear your children and then to be the slave to you and the children. It's not me. Absolutely not. And like, this might sound crazy. This might sound insane. So if it does, I mean, hey, it's okay because I said what I said. This is why I feel like I've become more and more comfortable with dating outside my race. Because the people who want you to be, who want to use you the most, are usually within your race. The people that want to use me the most are black people. And I use that as a umbrella term. Black, African, Caribbean, Afro-Latino. It be black people, brown people. It be brown people that want to use me the most. They want to wear me down. They want me to cry and suffer. And then they won't even ask me why I'm crying. They won't give me a tissue for my tears. They'll ask me for more shit. Versus when I be with white people, I don't got to do nothing except exist. Literally, I don't have to do anything except exist with people outside of my race. That's why I'm just like, I've become more and more comfortable with dating outside my race and talking to people outside my race, because for me, I have to be in a marriage where, yes, I will be, you know, a useful wife. I'm going to do wife thing, but you can't be treating me like I'm your surrogate mama. I'm not your mother. I'm not your mother. I'm your wife. And I'm not like, you know, just some person that like you can just treat any type. No, I'm not everything. I can't be everything to you because I'm nothing to me. I can't be nothing to me. That's crazy. So yeah, be useless and your life will be so much more simpler. So much more peaceful. You see me with my black robe and my black shower cap? It's because I'm useless. Because there were a lot of people that wanted to use me today, and guess what? I told them I couldn't do it. Did they get mad? Yeah, but guess what? Never cared. I not never cared. I currently don't care. I'm useless. The end.
Babes, I know this hurts. They had a right not to choose you. They had a right not to choose you, babes. No one is required to choose you, your feelings, your emotions, your well-being. But when people don't choose you, that's helpful information because it shows you how you need to respond to them now. When people don't choose you, it's an opportunity for you to release yourself from, see, the wind just started picking up right when I said that, so I know I'm talking right. Release yourself from the expectations that you had on the relationship. To release yourself from expecting the way that you entreat others for that person to entreat you the same way. So it helps you to obliterate the expectation of reciprocity, which is a radical act of sacred abundance. It helps you to release the expectation of synergy, to know that this person is not aligned with you. So why am I going to continue to try to coerce you into being into a healthy relationship with me? Being in a relationship with me is a privilege, and it's also consensual. I'm not going to force myself on anyone. And so I'm so happy and grateful that I have learned to observe when people don't choose me, to respond to their lack of choosing me, and to release that connection. So I want you to know that you didn't do anything wrong. You didn't deserve that treatment. You only expected a certain level of behavior from them because there was a lot of yapping, a lot of lip service, a lot of perpetrating about how deeply you were connected, but it was one-sided that whole time. And so you don't have to look back and regret. I don't believe in regret. I believe that everything comes to us when we need it to teach us, to reflect back to us, to mirror to us something that we need to know. And so you look back on it with gratitude. You feel your anger, your rage, your grief, let it pummel you momentarily, and then you let it pass and you let it go and you bless it and you send it on its way, just like you bless and send those people on their way. Because at the end of the day, they had a right to not choose you. But once they show that they don't choose you, babes, you choose yourself. Hey, Love Bug, if you're new here, my name is Lavon Briggs. I'm an Afro-Caribbean spiritualist who is empowering eldest daughters of immigrant parents to choose themselves. And baby, over here, we are happy, healthy, and wealthy. We are getting and staying free, safe, soft. That's liberation to me. That's the sweet life for this Bayesian bad gal. Make sure that you like, share, follow, comment, subscribe, whatever you got to do on this app, child. And I'll see you in the next video. Hold your head up. Be encouraged. It's going to be okay. You have not yet met all the people who are going to love you and love you well.
I feel like every category in life is designed to test if you'll finally pick yourself, and every time you do, you close a karmic loop and move one step closer to sovereignty. So majority of romantic situations actually test if you'll betray your standards just to feel chosen. Family dynamics usually test if you'll abandon your boundaries just to keep the peace. Work usually tests if you'll ignore your purpose for a sense of safety. And friendships usually test if you will shrink to avoid feeling like too much. So choosing yourself is not selfish. It's actually a portal to a new timeline. That is why you should always put yourself first.
One thing we should all learn from men as women is putting ourselves first. Yeah. A man will leave a woman with kids all because he's putting himself first. A man will choose to cheat on you all because he's putting his happiness first. Yeah. A man will lie to you all because he's protecting his peace. So in conclusion, as a woman, stop being selfless and start being a little bit more selfish. Yeah. Put yourself first, because men will always put themselves first. And don't feel guilty about it at all.
Nothing can prepare you for the pain that comes with letting go of somebody that you still love. This is a tough one. It gets to the point where you either let go or you get dragged. And baby, you know when you've been getting dragged. You look at yourself in the mirror, you see the pain all over your face, you see the tears that are basically stained on your cheeks at this point. You gotta accept that this chapter of your life has to come to an end. You've spent far too much time in a situation that has been draining you. I know you want so bad for things to change and work out, and you just want to be happy, but the love that you desire, the life that you desire, it isn't here anymore. Where you're at right now is only resulting in stress and hurt and confusion. And you got to ask yourself, the situation that I'm in right now, the way that I'm feeling, the love that I'm receiving, is this what I want for the rest of my life? That should tell you a lot. And sure, there may still be love there, but unfortunately, love is not enough, and you learn that throughout life. And sometimes you just gotta say, hey, you know what? I love you, and I have stayed, and I have waited for things to change, and I've cried enough to fill an ocean. I've begged, I've pleaded, I've done all the things. I've tried my best with this, and I have held on for dear life. But before this destroys me, before I'm not even able to recognize myself anymore, I've got to let this go. And whether it's you deciding to leave or it's them, you step back and you let things be what they are. It's going to be one of the hardest things you'll ever have to do. And guess what? It's not going to feel good. It's going to feel like somebody punched through your chest, ripped your heart out, threw it on the ground, jumped at it a few times and told you, pick it up, bitch, and go. And what are you going to do? You're going to go. Yes, you are. You're going to go and you're going to be with yourself and you're going to feel the emotions as they come and go, and you can cry it out as much as you need to, but you're not going to let it stop you. This isn't the end of your life. You're going to spend time with your loved ones. You're going to get back to your hobbies. You're going to work on yourself and love yourself and heal and fill your own cup back up until it overflows, and you're going to get on with your life. Okay, you were somebody before this person. You had a life before this person. God didn't place you here for the sole purpose of being someone's girlfriend or wife or boyfriend or husband, whoever's watching this, whatever, I don't know. There are greater things meant for you in this life, but it takes letting go of what's no longer serving you for you to get there. A lesson that I'm learning, and everyone's going to have to learn at some point in their life. And it's going to suck for a while, and you're going to question yourself, and you're going to question if you made the right decision. But things do get better with time, and you will get to a point where you'll be able to look back and you'll realize why this decision was necessary. Choosing yourself will always be the best option. All right? I love you guys. I'll talk to you later.